Hi, you guys. Merced, I am so sorry. Last week it didn't work out. I didn't make a video. I didn't upload it. I actually made one, but it didn't record it. It seems like you guys are doing great, even without that. So maybe, I don't know, if not necessary. But make sure you stay in touch. If you have questions, send us a pronto. This week, I saw you guys are starting to do rabbit dissections, so that's really exciting. So I hope you can really focus on that very well. In terms of the lecture portion of the class, the other parts, we're really working our way through the muscles. We did the upper extremities last week, and you have the injury prevention sort of type exercises to do there. That takes a little bit of time. And then this week, we're going to conclude the muscle chapter in terms of the lecture portion, with going to the lower extremity muscles. I think the thing that you watch the videos, but I think the thing that I always want to make sure that I point out to are these cadaver clips, the muscle pictures, and my favorite picture. Of course, I want to say that too. But in terms of the cadaver videos, on each muscle that I have clipped a cadaver video, I put it underneath here, and it is a video from the American Surgical Corporation that the professor there on a cadaver lines out the muscles really nicely and talks about it. It's a little bit boring in his language, but the clips are like 20 seconds long, so you really have a very good visual. And I clipped those so you don't have to watch hours of those. So I really highly recommend you guys watching those while you work through the material. And everything else is visualized, and I got attachments and actions in here. The other thing that I think is really cool is this flashcard thing that I found a long time ago, and I scanned it in, or it came scanned or something. But you can cut out these pictures that have every muscle drawn, or just print it out, or whatever have you, the way you want to use it. But you have the attachment sides drawn, and so you can label it here, you can color it here, you can make flashcards with these, things like that. So for me, when I have an activity with these sort of things, it makes it easier to learn the material. Thirdly, I made a thing for myself clinically, but I put it up because some people seem to like it. It's a picture where I have all the muscles indicated that I feel like are relevant for us, or more than relevant. But it's more an electronic picture, because what I do on my phone or on my iPad, I zoom into it and I see every muscle. Of course, I kind of wrote into it, so you kind of have to read my language. But I like these pictures because they show the attachments on the bone of the muscles, which is what we describe in the bullet points. And then the length of the muscle is sort of a line type. So you don't have everything obscured by the big belly of the muscle. And then you can really analyze and see, or learn that way. Because if you know the attachments on the bone of a muscle, the more you know that, the easier it is to understand how does the muscle move the body around. And the easier it is to then understand what goes wrong if something goes wrong. And then that's the clinical part. Of course, if you do, it depends on where you go with your studies, but everything we learn in anatomy ultimately is here as a foundation to understand then what goes wrong, so we can integrate that information better and then help the patients better. So I think this is a cool one. So that's what I really want you to make use of. If you haven't checked those things out yet, please just spend a little time checking them out. The muscles and the bone chapters are my favorite chapters for me. I mean, no, I like all the chapters, but they are the chapters I'm most versed in. That's what I do every day. I work with athletes and help their muscles and so forth, elite ones too. And so this is where, if you have questions too, reach out. That's where my knowledge base is the greatest, in these chapters. All right, so that's good for that. You don't worry about this test 2 down there. You shouldn't have seen that. That's not for your class. You guys do that on the Anatomosh, Ms. Georgette. But we're finishing the week off. Basically, we only have here lower extremity questionnaires. We have labelings, and then the tips and the questions at the end. And from last week, we still work on the injury prevention evaluation this week as well. So that's about it. With that, I wish you a wonderful week, and I hope to hear from you. If you have questions, reach out, shoot me a pronto, but just say hi as well. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.